Let's go. You're a fucking star.
And we're back here at the Cozy Show in the Cozy Corner.
So much faster than I thought you were going to say.
You already.
No, you're good. I just meant literally the way you said it.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to be like, yeah, we're back.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Usually good to go.
All right.
Host Jaime. Not really a co-host, maybe like an advisor.
Side bitch.
Yeah, until we get rid of you.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to tell you something. Okay. I totally forgot. I just remembered right now. You're almost going to be proud of me, but it didn't turn out well.
Therapy.
Yeah.
Ah.
So this morning, I was like, okay, like I want to do it. Like I got a call, right? So anxious, bro, for literally like 10 minutes, just like fucking sweating breaks. I had like a little spiel. I actually read it to you guys. So
did you write down the spiel to say?
Well, just to like open up with.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Because like I don't know if she was going to say.
I think I used to do that.
Like I didn't know what she was going to.
Before I was a man.
Okay. Didn't you write a paragraph for the first appointment of your therapist?
Yeah, but you have to.
Oh, okay.
Or like they make you. You know.
have to. I
Wait,
said,
who said that, Lindsay?
no, it's from the Pay It Forward chain. When he comes all
Oh,
around, he's
like
50 nuggets, 50. Yeah. And he's like, I don't want to. He's like, you have to.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies. Not paying it. You have to.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I said, just in case they were going to answer and be like, okay, well, what do you want? Or like, what are you feeling?
Yeah.
So just real quick, just to give some context.
Yeah.
I tried to get a therapist from my doctor. They got me like a social worker to call me. I didn't answer. They called 3 times. I didn't answer. It's been like a month, and I was like, okay, let me call her. I called her back.
Crazy they called 3 times. Like, they really want you.
They really
to
wanted you.
not
And every time,
fucking,
like,
you
I mean,
know.
it got less and less effort, but at first, like, oh, long spiel. Hope you have a good day.
Like, listen, bitch, by the end. Yeah. Like, fucking last time calling you bitches.
I hope you better be dead.
All you fucking men are the same. Just starts degrading you.
God.
Shit.
Don't
I
call
bet your
back.
fucking beard's patchy as shit.
I'm like, wait, what?
I know you're sitting on that dirty ass Cow King bed right now.
Yeah, I was a musty ass motherfucker. Let me see your car. Is it vacuumed? Is it vacuumed? I bet it isn't. Fucking chips under your seat. Fucking.
I bet you fucking the leather on your seat's fucking. You can see foam through it.
Let me see your underwear.
Peeling.
Is there shit stains? Is there? You fucking sick fuck.
That's why I get no bitches. Anyways.
Okay, so I feel like I'm pretty anxious most of the time, and I respond to situations with anxiety. I also feel like I get overwhelmed and stuck easy, and it makes me not able to do things I need or want to do. This is going to be like a guide, right?
Oh, wow.
Which makes me even more anxious and sad. I just think I have some bad habits, and I want to break and gain some good habits, and I just don't think I can do it on my own.
I thought this paragraph was going to be like, hi, my name's Jaime. I'm needing to talk to like so-and-so,
Like
the social worker.
like
Like I thought it was like.
Oh, yeah, no. Which isn't,
Oh,
a
wow.
problem.
Did you end up doing the spiel?
So I called her.
Okay.
Fucking, she's out on vacation for like 2 days, Monday,
Ah.
Tuesday. And I was like, God.
Only 2 days, though. That's
Yeah,
good.
so I'm going to call back tomorrow.
But also bad because you finally got the courage to call.
I
and
know,
then-
it was so like disheartening, but
and
I
then
was
she's
like,
not fucking there.
I was proud. It's like, I did the damn thing, you know?
I'm not off to a great start because I forgot to schedule.
Yeah, Chris only wanted it for the clout. Let's just get that off. He got his post in. He's got his fucking story.
My
And-
title.
Yeah, he got the
The
title.
pod.
And now
No,
what? Push comes to shove. You got homework. Did you even watch the movie?
I haven't done my homework
Yeah,
yet
you
either.
fucking scum.
I've done part of it.
what did you have
Okay.
to do? Oh, you did you even tell him about the...
I don't know. I didn't update them
Oh,
at
okay,
all
go.
about it. I'll do that. Fuck it. Yeah, I have to schedule my therapy as you do as an adult, like after each session, you have to schedule the next one. And at the time I was like hella busy, like right after my session, of course, my fucking life's always just, I never give myself rest.
Yeah.
So I didn't plan it right. I didn't schedule it right away. And then I kept meaning to, and I kept fucking putting it off. And then I lost the whole week. So, and it sucks that I think I pay each week. Like it's like this much for each
Well,
week.
you paid and you still didn't go?
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough.
Well, that's just the plan. Like I think
That's like $20 a month.
for like per week.
Yeah.
It's like per week.
But then when you actually use it, it's more, right?
I don't think so. I don't know. Man.
Oh, okay.
I didn't read
You
the
just
fine
swiped-
print.
you just
I
swiped the card, huh?
Yeah.
Just gets taken out. Chris's face is looking way better.
Yeah.
It's looking like a pink.
I think we did the pod on Wednesday, and it was looking pretty fucked, right?
Here's
Everybody
the
keeps
clip.
making Ash Wednesday jokes.
Yeah, that's
But
good. It's a good one.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Can't miss with that one. But by Friday, it was all gone. Like, I don't know. I kept putting Neosporin on it, and it just like was all flaking off, Friday.
Yeah.
And I not gonna lie, I helped it. I pulled it off a little bit.
Yeah. Ate it.
But a little scarring, a little pink.
Yeah, it's pink. But I'm
Pink.
thinking like
But it's
within
only if you stare, I think, kind of, right?
Well, you think this is it?
What do you mean?
Like it'll heal more, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it'll go away like completely.
Completely, right?
Yeah,
I hope
but
so.
I think it'll be like this for like a month or two, maybe.
It's crazy because like, I don't know. It's like people in the world have some pretty crazy looks, as in like they're missing an eye, they got amputated, they got burned, and it's like it's just kind of traumatic, you know? It's just crazy how like we're pretty, I would say like lucky in a sense where it's like we're, you know, there's nothing really wrong with us besides being ugly, you know?
We should be grateful.
Yeah.
And you forget that. My homework for my therapy. One, I feel like I barely scratched the surface. I've only had one like, meeting with her.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we barely got to talking about shit that I want to work on. But one of the things that I said was like, I'm really critical of myself and my self-talk, like the way that I respond to myself when I like make a mistake and stuff is not very nice, So she told me every time I catch myself like talking to myself like a mean person, that I have to say I'm not allowed to talk to myself like that.
Oh shit! So when you dropped our $1,000 camera, just say, oh,
Well, it was before therapy.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You didn't seem that upset about it though.
I wasn't, which is so surprising. Yeah. By the way, I dropped our camera, which was
cracked the shit.
$1,000.
Yeah.
And I cracked the screen. First time I've ever dropped it. It was fucking, that little net behind the seat in the car. I was getting out of the car, but there's hella shit on my feet, so I had to get out really weird, and I kicked my leg up, and my leg caught the strap of the camera. It's fucking stupid as shit. And it flung into the air and dropped on the ground, and I picked it up, and the fucking screen's cracked. I was like, no way.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck? The first time,
Just never believe it when your phone or anything cracks.
Yeah. And we've been wanting to, like, buy a case and shit, and we never did. But, what was I saying about therapy? Something?
Self-critical, so you're not allowed yourself to...
Yeah, there's that. I'm supposed to watch this movie, and I haven't watched it yet, but it's supposed to, like, kind of explain our emotions and, like, the way the brain works and all that kind of stuff.
Like in class, almost.
My therapist is interesting. You fill out, like, a checklist when you're choosing one, like, through the route that I went. And I think I probably clicked, like, spiritual or something, but she's really spiritual. Like, she's very, like... Yeah. She's a lot... She actually was sprinkling in, like, a lot about astrology and like me being a Scorpio and stuff, which I feel like if she does that too much, it might be like a deal breaker, but she wasn't doing it like too much. Like it was the right amount, I think, and she wasn't like basing everything off of it, which by the way, I've never like actually looked up my sign and like what my traits are and shit, and I did that today at work because I was bored. It's some downtime, and I feel like a lot of them were like really fucking accurate.
Dude, they're good.
A lot, like almost every single one, pretty much
Yeah.
every one. I was like, holy shit.
It's a little concerning sometimes. I'm like, how? Like,
have you actually looked up yours to see like...
I've looked up, like not consistently, but I feel like a few times a year, I'll just look up Libra because a conversation throws it up,
Yeah.
And like some of the things I'm like, wow, this is spot on. Like I think a big one that I see is like non-confrontational and like sees both sides of things. Stuff like that where I'm like, oh my God, that's me.
Mine was just like really intense, like for everything. It's like emotional experiences are like really intense to you.
Yeah, Chris is fucking...
You take things really seriously, like experiences, whatever, relationships, all that. Kind of like secretive a little bit. Jealous was like a big one. I was like, I could see it kind of. Yeah, it was interesting. But then there's all this other shit in your chart too that's supposed to like influence it too. But
like, what do you mean?
Well, I'm just thinking of all your other placements and all that, like the moon and all this other shit.
Yeah, recently someone asked me for my chart, and it was like fucking like a long list of shit.
It's always bad. Like every time someone knows your side, they're like, ugh.
Yeah, and then immediately we reacted with get away from me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was like, off my chart, huh?
Crazy.
They just keep on it coming. the bad signs, they keep on showing.
I've seen that outfit a couple of times now.
Okay. I fucking told him beforehand. I didn't even have a time to prepare my outfit. This was like a going out outfielder. What the fuck?
Did you wear that yesterday?
I think I wore it in the escape room.
You know what's fucked that I was thinking, and I wanted to say it on a pod, and I forgot.
What?
I remember you used to give me shit for wearing baggy shirts a lot. I remember specifically, I think we were going somewhere, or there's been multiple times that we're like planning our fits to go out or something, and we're kind of talking about it, and you would always say like, just no baggy shirts, Chris. I'm like, that's all you fucking wear now, you bitch. Okay, you just wear hella oversized shit.
I don't think your baggy was like cool baggy. I think it was like Just a size too big baggy.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It was just not the right baggy.
Am I just too skinny? Like, is it not the right body
Well, at
type?
the time, maybe. I think it was more like, because I do remember getting on you. I was like, dude, all your shirts are baggy. I think it's just even in nice places you'd wear them and like. But I mean, I wasn't wearing baggy shit at all. Now I
No,
am.
your shit was probably fucking like this all the time. And your fucking collars are probably like this, bitch.
Hey, how do you put?
I swear to God, I'm always ahead of the curve with everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
How do you put the hanger on in your shirt?
I don't.
You don't fucking hang your shirts?
No.
You don't hang your shirts?
No, because it fucking stretches the collar and I don't like it.
God.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you hang? Your closet's like halfway
Jackets.
full. You fold your shit?
That's all jackets and like button-ups and stuff like that. Yeah, I fold all my shirts because I don't want to. I did actually fold shirts, or I hung shirts like the last time I did laundry, and I fucking regretted it because I think I hung them as they were wet, and I left them on there. And when I wore them, the fucking collar was like hella stretched out, and I was like, "Are you serious?" So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that again. I think maybe if you hang them after you dry them, it'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
But like if you hang them wet, which I did, you know.
Well, why the fuck is your shit wet? Probably
Because
because
I don't want to dry it like you fucking dry everything like a fucking
your whole house
caveman.
fucking smells like mildew, like the fucking Aquaman.
Where's this going
Like
from?
Aquaman just laid in your bed,
What the
jerked off,
fuck?
and
We're
nutted
talking
on
about
it.
fucking bacon collars. How are you fucking going
Every
to
time Chris
mildew?
gives me a fucking towel, it fucking smells like goddamn.
I'll tell you why. It's because I'm irresponsible.
Yeah.
And I fucking hang them on my chair all wrinkled and shit. I don't fucking hang them on the towel rack like I should. It's because I fucking shower before work.
I swear to God, if we go to San Diego and if my pillow smells mildewy, I'm beating your ass.
Why the fuck would it smell mildewy?
I don't know.
Do you shower before work?
Most days, honestly.
How come not some days? You're running late?
Yeah, some days I'm just like I'm fucking tired or I'm late, like I gotta go, you know. But
No.
most days because usually honestly when I shower in the morning, it's really quick. Like I might not
Yeah.
even put soap sometimes because it's just use it to wake up,
Yeah.
and then I'll shower
too.
after jiu-jitsu. I have to shower, so I'm like, oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, of course.
But
Well,
yeah.
Jaime dries all his shit like a fucking maniac.
Uh-huh.
It just doesn't give a shit and just throws it in there high heat and
I
everything.
think when we
fucking
go to San
shrinks.
Diego, we should have a hamper for like what we like like colors.
Are we doing laundry together?
I
This is
don't
gonna be
know.
interesting because you don't do a lot of shit.
You don't do a lot of shit, bitch.
You don't do a lot of shit like yourself, like grown up stuff.
Oh, but I can. I just
Like you don't cook, you don't buy groceries. Have you ever bought groceries on your own?
No.
Didn't you just go recently to make breakfast? That
yeah,
was a
but like
few
I mean, like
things.
I've never bought groceries like as a full complete. Like I'm gonna use this for a week.
you
I just
ever
buy
wash
like
the
little
dishes?
shit, you know.
Are we gonna delegate like who does what?
I think so. I think we should do days.
You think we should do laundry together?
Oh, I mean that's not like I don't even care. I don't know either. You know,
I don't think I'm down with that.
I don't care either way.
'Cause I have so much shit, it takes up like one whole load.
But I'm saying we should probably be doing laundry like daily.
Daily?
Well, I'm saying if there's both of us, we could be like, oh, this is one laundry. Like, because like, what if we had to go out to get laundry done?
That's gonna suck.
I will fucking shoot
I hope
myself.
we can get a house.
We're not getting a house.
I'm not saying buy a house, but maybe
I
rent
know,
a house.
but we can't afford a house in this
Come
market.
on.
We can't
This
afford a house in this fucking Modesto. Like, what do you think?
The wages are different down there.
You just over your savings. And let me
With
tell you
my
guys, it wasn't
bartending-
5 digits. Okay? It was 4. I don't know what the fuck he thinks. You think people are just like, you talk to a 30-year-old guy and they say that fucking San Diego's expensive.
That's
What
the
are we
fucking
doing
shit I
differently?
hate is when I tell people we're moving there, the first fucking thing they say every time. It's expensive. You're crazy. Like, fuck you. So you're gonna be fucking stuck here your whole life.
Stop. Megan, our
This
friend,
place is not a bad place. What did she say?
She just said that, but she like did it in a nice way where she was like, which I bet you've heard.
That's not nice. That's like a backhanded compliment.
Well, like she said, like, oh, it's expensive, but I think it was natural reaction. And then she was like, oh, but I bet you heard that. At least she wasn't like, oh, I bet it's expensive, or it's expensive out there. Like I fucking didn't know.
Yeah.
She just said it like, oh, you know, but it's expensive.
I can never go to a party with those people again.
Which ones?
A quick little ad read here from Mosaic Apparel. Shout out Mosaic Apparel. They're a
Yep.
small local business located right here in the Central Valley, California.
Goddamn right.
Owned by our good friend, jiu-jitsu coach, grandfather, foster father, refugee
player,
from,
drum player.
Yeah, alien abductee from
Yes.
Brazil. Yeah, he started the business, immigrant, poor,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Short.
Yeah. He started the business recently, with the idea behind it being, mosaic-esque. Together alone we're not as strong and beautiful and solidaritous as if we are together. I don't know if that's a word, but
Nope,
we'll go with it.
Anyone ever tell you to build a brick wall house with one brick? No.
Exactly. You need a mosaic. You need to put pieces together.
Yep.
So get your funds together. Not
Yeah.
very many though, because it's pretty cheap. Buy a shirt, hoodie, beanie, shorts, sweats, hats. I think that's pretty much it.
And it'll be even cheaper with what code?
Free shipping.
Oh,
And if you're local in the 209 area, and if you use code COZY, all caps COZY, you get 10% off your order. Also, if you sign up for that newsletter, careful, you'll get an additional 10% off. And
Yep.
if not that,
Only
then-
sponsor of the video.
All right, later.
See ya. Oh yeah.
These are the lingerie party people. If you've
Man,
been
I want
viewing
to,
since
dude.
earlier
You
this
ruined
year,
it twice.
I ruined it because Jaime was begging me tooth and nail to go to this fucking lingerie party back in February, begging
It's been a long
me,
time.
and I was sick as a fucking dog.
I want him to see my hair.
I was peaking sick, you guys, like sore throat, like snot, like gross.
Stop. You should have gone out.
And I fucking finally caved, like the fucking man I am with no spine. And I fucking went.
I said lingerie. He said where?
I went, and then one thing about me is I'm gonna talk about it on the pod, regardless of what I
Yeah.
do, you know. And then I talked about it on the pod. Everybody knew I was sick. It's a shit show, you know.
People got
And
sick.
then next party comes around that we've been looking forward to.
Dude, so forward to.
I had the goddamn shingles. Like I'm not fucking 23 years old, getting a fucking elderly disease, and they caught wind of that too and said I couldn't come. So.
Yeah, they barred you from coming.
Pardon me. I'm just like, I can't. I'm just a walking fucking ick
Yeah.
infection to those people now.
Walking, talking, socialite.
It'll never happen.
Is that what he says?
I'm a walking, talking poltergeist.
Oh yeah, definitely that one.
Is that what it
What
is?
is a socialite?
I don't know. I think it's like you, like someone who talks to everybody, regardless of if you're friends like
Oh.
them or not. Just kidding.
Yeah. What else do you think we'd be doing in San Diego? Because it's like dishes. I'm for sure buying plastic plates.
Are we gonna have a drying rack
I'm gonna
for
have
our clothes, like outside?
Yeah, well, it just depends how it looks, but yeah,
I hope we have some
somewhere.
grass or something. Like I just need a little
We're not
outside
getting
area.
that, Chris.
I need an outside area of sorts.
We're going on a fucking 3-story apartment.
I need a tan.
You're
Are
gonna
we
have to go to the park.
park?
We're gonna be at the beach all the time
That's true.
at 10 p.m. because that's when we're getting out of our 24-hour
Bro, my
shift.
face is just gonna be one huge scab
Yeah.
once we move there. I was thinking, I think the ocean is my fucking enemy because, as you guys know, I fucking destroyed my face, quote unquote, on the sandy floor of the ocean last weekend.
Uh-huh.
And then we went to San Francisco like fucking 3 years ago, and I fucking almost destroyed my entire knee. Do you remember that?
Ooh, yeah, when we're
Fucked.
still runners, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I remember
like we were
it.
young, like
Hyperextended.
19 or 20. I think I was 21 actually. But yeah, we're on this beach. I don't know if you guys have ever been to these beaches or if you even live near a beach, but like the beach was kind of steep. And then when that happens, there's like huge waves and they break like right onto the beach. Like it's not like waves like far out. It's like if you try to get your toes in, it's fat ass waves. That's what it was. And we were like fucking around in them. And a lot of people do this, like as the wave's coming in and it's coming at you to like hit you, they jump, right?
Oh, yeah.
I did that, but the wave was like so powerful that it like knocked my whole body forward. And I tried to plant my right foot in the sand to like stop myself from falling. And the like force of the water just like locked my knee. Dude, it was fucked. It like locked my knee this way. And it was just pushing like the whole wave just hyperextended my knee so fucking hard. It was bad. Like I just felt so much pressure like here, like on the outer, like under my kneecap area.
Yeah, next to the patella.
Yeah, we're talking medial anterior patellar region.
It's not medial.
Lateral.
Yeah.
Fuck, you caught me.
Bitch.
And I just felt so much pressure and I was like, bro, I had to just tear something. Like it was bad. And then it was just like a lingering, like gross kind of pain. And I actually ended up going to physical therapy for it. So
Dude, that was such a good time for you, physical therapy, I think.
yeah, because I remember I still am like scared to go to the doctor and stuff like that, but or I like put it off, you know? But yeah, I went to physical therapy and that was cool because it just opened my eyes to like injuries and how to handle them. Because before, if I would get hurt, I would just try to rest the area and like hope it would get better. And that's actually like the worst thing you could do. And that's how I learned that was from physical therapy. They're like, no, you want to rest until it's like, you know, the first few days or like the inflammation's down. And then you just like, you want to move it as much as possible because you got to like keep that area like doing what it's supposed to do. You know, they're not.
Also like build up kind of
Yeah, they're not meant to like not move. You know,
Be
your muscles are
stagnant.
meant to be used, and you got to show them like, look, this is how you gotta operate. You know.
Are we gonna use the dishwashers?
I don't know. I started doing this new thing. So you know how I am about my xenoestrogens, right?
Oh, the plastics.
Yeah, like plastics are. It's much more than that. You know. I'm very anal about.
Just his plastics.
I'm gonna explain it,
Just kidding.
and you're gonna like it.
Okay, go.
Briefly. I'm very anal about like what kind of chemicals and shit are around me because there's a lot of things in the modern age that are not good for your
BPA.
like for your hormones. There you go. And yeah, plastic's a big one. A lot of plastics have like basically like compounds that mimic estrogen in your body, and it just disrupts your like sex hormones and stuff.
If we know something about Chris, he's got plenty of estrogen.
Yeah. And dish soap's a big one. Like
We all
using
have estrogen, right?
Yeah.
No matter what, right?
Yeah. But in this day and age, we have a little more than we should.
Because
you know?
of?
Xenoestrogens. There we go. It's a circle, you guys.
Yep.
But dish soap is like a big one. And I saw that you can use baking soda to like clean your dishes, and it's very like harmless because it's a pretty like natural, like very simple thing.
Baking soda is crazy.
So I've been using baking soda to like hand wash my dishes. Is that something you'd be opposed to?
It's your dishes.
Well, what are you gonna wash yours with?
Soap.
Really? Well, that's the problem here.
gonna
Is
use
I
it-
want all the dishes
I'll make
to
sure
be
that the
with.
container's in plastic too. I want to leave it out in the sun for a few days.
So it's
bring it
chipping
in-
and shit.
Yeah. And
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
the thing. It's
a-
all or
I'm gonna
nothing
open
because
it
we're
with
not
a
gonna
knife.
fucking have separate dishes.
I think honestly, most of our
Maybe
shit's
we
go-
will if you're
I
not
think
gonna agree to this.
Most of the stuff is gonna be separate. Like
Why?
almost everything.
Our dishes?
No, like everything.
Are you fucking crazy?
Okay, wait. Just kidding. Shit. Like pots and pans, plates, all good. But I'm thinking like ingredients.
Oh, come on.
Chris, I'm not gonna buy paprika, and you're gonna fucking use
Paprika?
Is it paprika?
It's paprika.
That's what I said.
Okay. They said paprika.
Papaya?
Topeka.
The big. What is it?
Monica.
Whoa, careful.
That's not where I was going.
No, just not that. I was thinking because it sounded like something
No,
else.
I know exactly what you were saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the model.
Huh?
Monique Yvonne?
Oh, that's not what I was talking about either.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bleep that or are we good?
Nah.
Okay.
What the fuck? But I'm thinking, like, bro, we're going to be going to the groceries different times, and I don't want you taking my shit. But I
You
think,
act like you're going to be cooking real food.
bro, I want to cook.
Do you think you're going to cook like real shit?
And
or
I
do you
think,
think you're
like,
going to buy like frozen
I
food?
think we're going to have, like, sides of the fridge, too.
You're crazy.
Chris. I just feel like it's just going to
You
be,
don't
like...
think we're
two
just going to
little-
know like, oh, I didn't buy that, so let me not use it? Can we just do that?
Chris,
be decent
when we're
humans?
that hungry,
Hi, man.
I feel like our morals are going
I've
to
been
start
doing
to
that for
skew.
fucking a year with my sister.
It's me.
I eat a lot of her shit.
Yeah, like you wouldn't feel bad. Like you gotta think, Chris. It's Friday. You're hungry as shit. You see a half. eaten-
You're seeing the world through fucking only your perspective right now.
Yeah, because
You're having no hope for
I'm
humanity.
gonna eat Christmas
This
shit
is something
so bad.
you're telling me. You're fucking. I can feel you in this story right now. This is completely your
Me
fucking.
just projecting a shit. You're telling me you wouldn't eat if you're hungry. and someone else's
Literally,
food.
I know you would.
I know.
You would just fucking do it.
I think there should be.
I think mini fridges in the rooms.
What?
Okay.
Why would we need that?
Well, you cook something, you don't want me to eat it, you put it in your room.
Put it in the fridge.
And then all the ingredients and shit we share.
Top shelf, your shelf. Bottom shelf, my
I
shelf.
can't use your fucking paprika?
I'm
Goddamn seasoning?
Okay, I'm saying like base. Like you can use my salt. But like Chris is the
What
type.
about your garlic powder?
Chris is the type to be like,
Can I use your garlic powder?
Why are you buying this shit? And then fucking 2 seconds later, he's like, oh, I actually kind of used it. It was pretty good. I'm like, fuck you. You know?
That is something I would do. But
And they wouldn't pay for it.
you really don't want to fucking share seasonings.
No, okay, we can share some
That is
seasonings.
not a big deal.
And I think we could share. Are we going to cook for each other? Like 1 week you just both cook, 1 week I both cook? Not breakfast.
Or are we going to
like
have
dinners.
cute little like...
Dinner dates?
Yeah.
We're going to sit at the table
Where
together?
we cook shit.
Ooh.
Maybe sometimes.
Oh my God, we just have an apron on?
And that's it.
Yeah, and then a little smack when I pass you.
Oh.
And you put like little.
Well, we'll have
flour on
Issa
me.
there so she could give us the smacks.
Yeah, she loves them
She's
smacks.
good at that.
She's like, anything,
Reminds you of your life.
anything else?
No way.
No bed. No.
I feel like I'm gonna take so much space like from you. Like I'm gonna create space for myself.
Yeah,
Not actual space, but like
It's gonna be tough. But
just because I feel like so much together time. I know I value my alone time a lot. You
Yeah.
know? So I'm gonna try to.
I think I'm gonna
stay
be out
away.
of the house a lot. So
I think so, because I'm assuming you're probably gonna get like a shitty, really shitty like night shift schedule with whatever fucking job you get, and I'll probably have like a really good schedule.
Yeah.
Like
9 to
8
5.
to 4.
8 to 4. Yeah. Get paid like $45 somehow. You're living the life. You actually only work 2 days a week.
I make the least.
You're in sales.
I was thinking about it today. I make the least amount of money out of all of us. I think out of all my friends, period.
Maybe Andrew, you might be tied.
That is true. I might be tied.
But his job is way better.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like,
fucking way better.
Andrew could fucking take walks while he's working.
He works from
Or on
home,
break,
and he
you know?
fucking just jerks off and plays COD on his breaks. I'm just kidding.
He does play COD.
Just play COD. I don't know about the jerking off.
He has it set. So I'm like, bro, even if he was making a little less, it's like,
It's worth it.
Yeah.
And he's saving on gas.
and
you
this
know?
is mental.
Yeah.
You know?
He's not getting shingles, you know?
Yeah, you on the other hand.
Yeah, it's pretty
Ah, man,
shit.
bro, you have to get a good pay raise out there.
Something.
Like anything.
You know?
Me too, man. I can't be making 24 anymore.
Are we going to bartend on weekends?
No.
No?
Honestly, maybe, bro, because I was talking to one of my friends, and she's a server, and
Bro,
she
all
was
our server friends make so much goddamn money.
hundreds.
Like
a week,
they make
a
more
day.
than me by far.
Yeah,
By far.
and they work like 2 days out of the week, 3 days. I'm like, what?
That's what I'm saying.
It almost makes
bro,
me
I
like
work
Republican.
4 and I make dog shit. You know?
Do you hear me?
What do you say makes you want to vote Republican?
Yeah, like these fucking kids shouldn't be doing this shit. You know?
Yeah.
It makes me hateful.
It's crazy we never got back into that character.
Oh,
of the
good. Never
4th of
get
July.
not until
Next,
6 months, 7
Yeah.
months.
is it already that close?
I don't know. No, it's not 6 months.
Oh, you mean the storming of the Capitol anniversary?
I was talking about 4th of July.
Okay.
Oh, but speaking of the storming of the Capitol, 4th of July on January 6th.
Great transition.
Yep.
I actually haven't read up on this much at all.
Okay.
But I didn't know this was
Someone
a
that
fucking
you
thing.
associate with. I'm honestly surprised you're not in tears.
Open its. I didn't know this was an actual thing because I always heard the term Proud Boys being thrown around,
Yeah, Chris loves it though.
and I was like, "What the fuck?" I just thought that was a term, like a general term for like, modern KKK people. Well, the KKK, is that still a thing? Probably in some places,
I think
right?
I think yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think it's just like a lot of rebranding.
But apparently, it's an actual organization, right?
Does the Ku Klux Klan? What does that stand for? Is that just a name?
I have no fucking idea what that is, at all. Like, what the fuck is that name?
I think this has been done before by comedians and stuff, and it's a big skit. But their names did go hard. Like of their rankings.
Oh,
Could be
like the Grand Wizard.
Yeah, it's like what the hell?
I name them all like Grand Wizard in order.
You used to like that shit.
What?
Well, like
What?
Yeah.
Careful.
Not like that. You used to listen to you listen to that one guy. He was like black, and he got him to be his friend. That podcast.
Yeah, there's just fuck you for phrasing it that way.
You used to love
I
that
listened
shit.
to one podcast about it, and it's this guy. He's African American.
Yeah.
His name's Daryl Davis.
Uh-huh.
I think that's his name. I could be botching it, but
Daryl.
for years, he made it like his life's mission to like he would befriend people who were in the KKK and like become their friends and like get on their good side and convince them like, look, like I'm just like you. We're the same.
Do
We're
you think
just
he'd have to be
different
racist too, just to
colors."
really get him in there? Like,
No, like it would always be super, super rocky when they would meet because they obviously didn't like him, for his color. But as time went on, like he'd slowly get closer and
he
closer.
was just
to
a
them.
nice guy and
And then
funny.
they'd be like having dinner with each other's families and shit.
That's nuts.
And he said like it was a big fucking number. Like it was like 50 something. No, it might have been like in the hundreds, like low hundreds.
like conversions.
People that he converted like out of the KKK.
That's good,
Pretty
man.
crazy by being friends. Crazy fucking story.
Because they didn't kill him too. Like, nah,
I
he's
know.
doing numbers.
And he met with a few. He's done a lot of the big ones like that too, like the Grand fucking Tetons, whatever. Anyways,
Grand Marshmallows.
I got this thing here. Apparently, yeah, the Proud Boys. Apparently, that's an actual like organization.
I think I knew that too. Because I think especially around this January 6th stuff, that was being.
Well, I
thrown
remember
a
Trump
lot.
said like, "Tell the Proud Boys to stand down" or whatever the fuck. Remember
he say
that?
that?
He said that on like in his speech, like on TV.
Oh, like because they were riding.
And I thought that was just like he's just like, oh yeah, the fucking racist white people.
Is
like
that crazy
stand
that
down.
happened last year?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say this year. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy. It's crazy that long ago. It seems more recent.
It's crazy. That was like
Was
a
it last
riot.
year or was it 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago.
Might have been 2.
I think it was 2 because Biden's been in there for a minute.
Oh, you're right.
When was the election? 2022?
Did you vote?
Yes.
You voted for president?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did. Libertarian.
Oh, where you're like you don't align.
I'm just kidding. I did Biden.
Oh.
I think so. I think I was just like,
I did
well,
that
fuck
too,
it.
but-
Didn't want that motherfucker to win again.
Yeah.
The other one.
Anyways, I got this article, which I'll talk about it after. Okay, it says Proud Boys leader is the title. Enrique Tarrio, the former leader of the Proud Boys, has been sentenced to 22 years in prison for his role in the January 6th Capitol riot. Basically, he led that bitch, or like his organization into it. Just the main thing to me is just his name. His name's Enrique,
Yeah,
right?
it's Spanish.
And his last name, is that a Spanish last name?
Tarrio. I mean, he looks fucking Hispanic.
That's what I'm saying. He looks Hispanic. That's what's catch me off guard here.
It was funny because I
You
saw
know?
this meme when it was
That's
like...
the only reason I wanted to bring up this article. It's like,
Really?
how the fuck? Yeah.
Well, I saw this funny meme when it was like Mexicans, like, soon as they start making like good money, and it just
I have
switches
heard
to,
of that.
switches to them being Republican, you know?
Yeah, and there are. I mean, I feel like we know of a
Yeah.
lot. You know,
Yeah,
that have
definitely.
become that way.
I think like all of them, even like African Americans, like Asians. I mean, maybe, I just don't know that many Asian people in general.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like anyone that just starts making money, they just start switching to like.
I feel like I've.
It's more like a money thing. I feel like.
Oh,
you know?
I remember learning in college. I had a lifespan development class, which basically you just learn about
Real quick,
humans
sorry
as age.
before I lose it.
Great.
I think it's also like the way they target things, because I feel like Republicans target like, oh, like you have to be these kind of people, so it makes them seem like smarter. Like the people who, like if, for example, if like a Republican would state like a video being like, no, this is the real truth, you know?
Oh,
Like this is
yeah.
how the people normally, and this is the real truth. So it makes people think like, oh,
I'm being
I know better
brainwashed.
than you, you know?
Yeah.
Like I know better. But then I feel like the Democrats do the same thing where they target like the younger guys and they're like, not that this is the real truth, but this is the truth. Like this is just the truth.
Yeah.
You know? So then it's like a perfect back and forth, like flip coin, you know? Like one side's this, one side's the real truth, one side's just the truth. So it's like either way they got you know?
Yeah. Either way, yeah, they have their tactics. I feel like, you know, like.
And then I was thinking too, like I think I saw something where it's like, bro, if politicians like solve the issues, they have like nothing to like leverage. You
Yeah,
know?
to be like, vote for me because.
Yeah, because homelessness is at an all-time
That's
high,
true.
and it's like, motherfucker, it's been so long.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you ever think if the world was perfect, like we'd have nothing to talk about?
Well, I was thinking that
Kinda.
today. When I was trying to fall asleep, Just kidding. I was thinking that today when I was like, yeah, because I was walking around in Target, and I was like, if the world was perfect, you wouldn't even get a thrill from stealing a toy. Like you wouldn't even need to.
I
Does
stole
that
an
ta-
avocado the other day.
Does that take like away from the human experience? You're a piece of shit, by the way. So
I scanned everything in my cart and I forgot to scan the avocado. And when I was putting my shit back in the cart at the self checkout, I was like, "Oh shit!"
yeah,
And I just kept going.
and the girl's staring at you like,
Anyways, what did you say? Sorry.
like does I guess like not like poverty, but does that like whole realm take away from the human experience if it was like perfect, you know? Does that take away from the human experience?
I think so because I feel like shit like that gives us a little bit of edge, and that's what we like, you know?
Yeah. Like
Like-
imagine if everything was perfect, but also like every security was perfect and stuff. Like you don't have to steal, so you don't want to steal, but like it's like kind of an experience to steal like a toy. You know? Like you're not steal it.
Yeah.
Crazy, but it's like no, you never get to do that.
I don't know. I think I think we need shit like that because it's like, imagine how shitty art would be. Like I don't think there'd be any cool art if it was like.
Everyone was good.
Yeah.
But if
Well, it's just
everyone's
tough because
good,
there's always
maybe-
gonna be something like. There's always gonna be like somebody whose dad beat the shit out of them, you
Yeah,
know,
that's
or
what
like
I'm
abused
saying.
their mom, or like.
But then it's
You
like
know what I mean?
maybe we shouldn't need that. Like, you know, maybe an
Yeah,
artist
to be
as
cool.
porn. Yeah, like maybe art isn't as porn.
Maybe that's why art is good, is because we're kind of like suffering, in a sense.
Maybe the loss of art is a gain of humanity. Well, that's interesting.
I think that's what evil is the absence of art.
Who said that? Wait. Who said that?
It's from the Santa Gato Poetry Slam.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking the other day, I was actually thinking this, I think on my way to work. I was thinking, obviously to some extent, like if we...
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to take way longer.
I was just trying to fucking word it good. Obviously to some extent, I think suffering through the work week makes us like more grateful and appreciative of time off, right?
Yeah.
Like when that Friday feeling, there's no better feeling, you know? But I was just thinking, like, you think if we didn't work at all, like how different would it be? How differently would we appreciate shit? Like free time, going on a hike with your buds, or like, you know, getting
Yeah.
an Airbnb for like 2 nights. You know what I
I
mean?
definitely think it would be a little less, but I also think it's like this misconceived notion of like we need to work to appreciate things.
Yeah.
And I think that's true to an extent, but not really work. like work as in maybe like I don't want to take it like this far, but like catch your own food, like that kind of work where it's like stuff you need to survive, like small stuff, like even just like cleaning where you live is work, you know?
Yeah.
Like you appreciate it when it's clean. I don't think you need to work 8 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours to appreciate, 12 hours. And I think it's like this, especially like this narrative of like, you'll be lazy. Like humans are just naturally lazy and evil. I think it's stupid. Like I think it's like, no, I think if you had 7 days off, I think you would utilize it and like really learn a lot about yourself. Now, the only thing I would say is if you have 7 days off, but the world is still the same, like everyone else is working like a 5-day schedule, and it might affect that. You might be a little weirder. Like it might be harder for you to like enjoy things. Yeah. But I think if the whole world as a whole kind of was like had more free time. Yeah. Like the majority of their week was free time, I think we'd all see like a great change, But it's just like this weird notion of like, you have to be busy. You have to be working. Like, people are lazy. People are evil. And it's like, I think that's just like an effect of something, I
hope we never lose our edge of being like, fuck the modern world and like having to work full time and shit,
Yeah, because I think it'll change,
Well, I just feel like so many people I work with, I feel like they just accept it. Like, they're just so like, yep, this is what it is, and like this is what I'll do until I retire and shit. And I'm always just like, I never want to fucking be like you. All the time. I'm just like, hard. I fucking never want to be like you. Like, I'm never gonna give up trying to find like another way.
Is that like, are you disturbing your peace forever because you're never gonna be at peace?
That won't be settled. Yeah. Like, calm fucking.
Well, have you seen all this stuff too, with like the Disney and like the striking?
No.
So I think there's like big, like unions going on strike against like Disney. I think Disney Plus, and there's probably some other ones, but Disney Plus is like the big one, just for like equal rights, like the writer's strike. Yeah. You ever heard anything of that?
That's been going on for a long time though, right?
Yeah, like a couple weeks, months,
I think. Yeah.
And it's just like stuff like that where it's just like, I can't believe it. Like I can't believe people have to strike for this stuff. Yeah. It's just so frustrating. Yeah. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't to me. It's so, and then
you have to fucking go to that extreme.
And to see the other side of the guys, it's like I can't believe they're so brain dead or just so greedy that they're just like, nah, Yeah.
Like, I can't wait till we get employees and we can treat them well.
Dude, I think about that every day. I actually think about you. I feel like you wouldn't want to. I don't know why. And it's not. It's nothing to your character.
I can see why you would say that.
I feel like I'd be like, Chris, let's just give him like $5 more, and you'd be like, no. Like, why? Like,
Yeah, I'd be like, he's just doing the job description.
Yeah, and I don't want to say because of this, but or like exactly details. But I think some stuff with the merch, I was like, oh, I don't really care about this, and then whatever. And then you'd be a little bit more pushback, like, no, but it's about this and this. And I'm like, I don't really care, And I don't know. I think we'll definitely get better at this. Yeah. And obviously, I don't care about this merch stuff like as much. Like, it's not really that important. But I think maybe once we get to employees and stuff, like, I'll give a little bit more like, come on, Yeah. Like, and I think you will too. Like, I don't think Chris is like a coldless bitch, I think and maybe I'm just too freeing too sometimes, Maybe
I think it's a good push and pull, Yeah. And I think those discussions are good, even though we both probably will be frustrated, Because I remember feeling a little bit of frustration, just a tad, like a tiny bit. Yeah. But like with the stuff I think that you're referencing about like the merch situation. Yeah. But I can see why you would say that.
I'm like, Chris, can we just pay a minimum wage? It's like, no, we're under 25 employees.
In Section C, Penal Code 319, it says you don't have to fucking do that.
We don't have to give him time off. So let's work him like a dog. Yeah, because I would love to, honestly, like, I would love, and I would fine tune it with the times and everything. But I would love to, like, give my employee, like, you don't have to work 3 days, but I'll pay you, like, double minimum wage or higher. Like, just fucking come work and
that's
chill,
what I want. I remember, because our friend Isaura, she's pretty, I'm so bad with politics, but she's like super to the left. Like, she'll say it herself. She's like, I'm basically like a communist, And she was telling me, like, when we were in college together still, she was like, I fucking love this lady on TikTok. She has like her own, I think it's like a clothing business or something. But the lady herself was like the same political, path as Issa. And her employees, or like her whole business was like, you only work like 3 days at a time. I think it was a 3-day work week. And I don't remember how many days. It might have been, I don't even think it was like 10-hour days. I think it was like regular hour days, and they just paid them more. Yeah. And she was like, shit works great. Like, the fucking, I'm like, That'd be great.
Employees
Like,
are happy. The
I'm down for
production's
that.
great. Exactly.
Yeah,
you
like,
know,
fuck, that'd be sick. It'd
It's
be
like,
nice to
be
get
the
a job
change.
like that.
And the only thing that's like difficult with that, and like that's why I said it's kind of harder, easier said than done, right? Is like the gap between us is smaller, so like
Yeah.
you're just not making as much, and it's easy to be like, oh my god, I want to pay these guys so much, but then it's like, hey, you're not gonna be able to get a house like you, like
Yeah.
the owner,
You
you know,
personally.
faster than you wanted to, or at
Yeah,
all maybe,
yeah.
you know, and it's a hard pill to swallow. Or it's like, what if you want to like you know. Like, what if you want your family to get plugged? Like, you know, start helping out your family, but it's like, oh, I'd rather help out the employee. It's like, will you really do
Yeah.
that when it comes to like push comes to shove? Like, will you pay your employee like $5 more, or will you get like $2,000 more over the year? You know,
Yeah.
it's harder.
It's nuts, man. I feel like even just with
Greed,
this,
too.
with this merch drop, I'm learning and seeing so much about how it is to have your own business. You know, like how much fucking work it is. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's a lot of fucking work. You
Yeah.
know, and like responsibility, and like people are waiting.
people's
and
money,
wondering,
too.
Like, yeah, if people's money. Like,
It's not just like, oh, this
with
is
that
like
pre-order,
credits.
you get the money first, and
Yeah.
then you fucking get their shit. You know, it's gnarly. We did an escape room yesterday.
Yeah,
Jump to that one, huh? First time ever here for you too, right?
yeah,
And Jaime always has wanted to do escape rooms in the past.
yeah. I've always invited you.
And I was always like so reluctant.
All it took is one girl. Is that crazy?
That is crazy. It wasn't even two. It was one girl.
Well, it was two
Well,
originally.
it was supposed to be two.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, it is nuts because I was always so like opposed to doing an escape room because it just seems so like lame to me, I guess.
I don't understand, dude. I would describe it with such enthusiasm too.
Yeah.
How did that not like rub off on you?
You wouldn't describe it for shit.
I'd be like, oh my god, I want to do an escape room so bad. I wouldn't describe it, but my energy
Yeah.
while
Yeah, but you also
Portraying
say
it.
that shit about like the club, and I hate the club,
I mean,
and you say that
I
about
think I'm
like
just enthusiastic
fucking-
about anything I want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. But our friend Taylor, should we say last names?
I don't know. I'll believe it.
Bleep
Fuck.
it just in case. Our friend Taylor, she invited us to do it, and we're gonna go with our friend Lindsay as well. Lindsay had to like pull out because she ended up working, which
Yeah.
fucking sucked.
It did suck.
But yeah, I was stoked, like very excited, of course.
Yeah.
And Taylor, our friend, had done like a few of them. She hasn't done this one, but it was like her first scary one.
Mhm.
So it was all kind of like our first times, technically,
Yeah.
you know, in a sense. I'm getting back to you.
Yeah, so I've always been opposed, but then, yeah, we did it. We did a scary one, which I honestly did not know existed. It was a scary one. It's called The Morgue. It was in Stockton at this place called Limitless Escape. Shout out. I think the thing that drew me in a little bit was the scariness, because I love a good scary movie, you know.
Yeah, you
Nice
love
little
thrills.
haunted house. Yeah, you know, I just want to feel something.
Throw junkie.
And it was fucking fun, you guys. I liked
Yeah.
it a lot. I definitely want to do it again. I'll describe it a little bit. Dude, it's so funny because the fucking first room you go in is just like this little hallway. And then basically there's like this little kit that you're supposed to find. And you like, you make kind of like a little pole to like grab a key through like a
Yeah.
fucking jail
Taylor
door.
found that out. Shout out her. Hella
Well,
quick.
not even know with the hint because we're all fucking scared. Like we're in the first fucking little room.
Yeah.
There's no threats in that room whatsoever.
Dude, we were scared
like
shitless.
nothing. It's the smallest little thing. You could see everything. Like nothing. And we were so scared. And like so scared that I couldn't even think. Like I couldn't critically think, which is what you have to do at a fucking
Yeah.
escape room, is like solve clues and puzzles and shit like that. And then literally we were just like we're pushing these buttons, remember? And it was making these crazy ass noises.
No, but
like
remember the scary texture? You didn't even like, do
yeah, you
that?
had to reach into a hole, and it was like a spider web, gross texture. And every time you press a button, it would be like a loud ass noise. And then the guy just went on the walk. He's like, "There's a fucking box in the
Yeah.
there's a box in the wall."
We didn't even ask, I don't think.
Yeah, he just did it. And we're like, okay, because we hadn't even
We've
started yet.
been there
We're
for a
just
while.
scared. Yeah, and then you get into the main room. It was gnarly, dude. Like, cause it's dark in there. There's lights and shit, but like, it's dark. It's a very controlled environment for them. They're playing like these gnarly ass fucking noises every time you like start to kind of get a clue.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
It was very scary.
But-
Honestly, I was super excited because I always wanted to like.
Yeah.
It was like it's the same thing when I was saying like almost my regret of dropping out of college was like working out your brain and like, doing shit
testing
like that.
yourself. Yeah.
It's like, dude, this is fun. Like this is the most
It's
academic,
fucking
like
fun.
academically close thing I could get to that. You know?
It was
And I really
fun.
wanted to do it.
It was sick. I think we did pretty good. Like once we got in the zone of like, okay, let's not be so scared. Let's actually
Yeah.
figure this out. I feel like we were fucking on
Yeah,
a roll.
I think Taylor
you
got
know?
the first clue with the clipboards. She started realizing it was
Yeah.
gonna spell something, and
Yeah.
then we just started going like from there. Just like, what do we need? We didn't honestly. We asked for maybe 2 useful tips: tic tac toe and the hands.
Yeah, I think you get free You get 3 like free tips.
Yeah, but they weren't even taking them off.
Clues. Yeah, so I think you probably asked for as many as you want.
Yeah, we asked for 4, but 2 of them were like, honestly, their faults.
Just a little scenario too. Like the escape room we did was called the morgue, which it was like an actual morgue with like dead people in it and shit.
Yeah.
Not actual dead people, but simulated. And we were like detectives, and you had to figure out like your way through this shit by the time the time was up, which is an hour. And if you don't, then the killer comes and kills you. So
Yeah, we got it. We got that.
with
bitch.
6 minutes to spare.
6
I
minutes
was
to
like,
spare.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody would have came in. Do you think? Like
I think it would have just been like, you are like the killer is now coming.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't think a
and
killer would have came in.
we were so scared that
But there was.
we finished it. We ran to the very beginning because we were scared as shit. Because Taylor kept putting in our head that someone was behind this door,
Someone's gonna come in,
and then all you hear is, "Hello," and it's the guy, and he's just telling us it's over.
the worker.
Yeah.
But it did say on the speakers, I don't know if you're listening, but it was like,
Oh.
you have solved the puzzle or whatever. And it was like, but unfortunately, the killer is still in here. It said that.
Yeah,
and that's
what
why
does
I
it
was
mean?
like, what the fuck?
We
And that's
should've
why I
asked them,
ran.
honestly.
You
Now
know?
I'm kind of pissed because I'm like, what does that mean?
You maybe it would be a part 2.
Well, she was saying maybe it was one of us,
Oh, maybe.
but then I'm like, we're
Don't fucking move a
Don't
muscle.
you fucking move. It was funny. One of the things was it was insane, but at first I thought it spelled Asian.
I thought I said Nissan right away.
Okay, so
There was another one that was like that too. I swear we had to spell something.
Here's a laughter or something.
Oh yeah, it was
laughter.
What was the actual word?
Fatal.
The word was fatal. Like you had to find clues, and they all spelled They spelled fatal. Each was a letter, and we were so confident. Both of us were like, "It's laughter,
Yeah.
not laughter, laughter." And we were like, "Oh shit!" It's like a Joker kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So
He must
stupid.
have an
And the
accent.
funny thing is, the guy that works at the fucking escape room, like, they see and hear everything you're doing.
Yeah.
So he's probably like these fucking idiots.
Idiots. I think you get much of like a big laugh as you.
I think so, especially with us. Like we were cracking
Yeah.
fucking jokes the whole time.
The guy
you know?
actually is like, he's missing his fucking second daughter's birthday. It's that song. It's like, and he's the
What
screen is. I
song?
don't know. I don't know the song. Yeah. Okay, so a big thing that we've noticed from this is that you always make fun of like people in scary movies for doing fucked up
Yes.
shit, like you know, and they're
Like,
all
what the fuck are
panicking.
you doing? Run,
You're
or,
a
like,
dumb
do this,
ass
do that.
idiot. Now being under the same pressure and in that kind of scenario and environment, like you kind of
I
see
think the people
you
in the
know?
movie just do better than you would actually do in real life.
Yeah, because
like,
dude,
way
in real
better.
life, okay, let's just
I had to get the fucking key through the door, like through the jail cell thing.
yeah,
It took me fucking
30
5
minutes,
minutes.
yeah, 5
like,
minutes.
It was fucking hard.
10 minutes.
Like
And
I would have been dead and
just
caught
think about it.
and skinned alive.
You knew that like an actual murderer was in your house.
Yeah.
Like you live alone, you have a house. God knows he's not doing that. But you know, scenario. You have
Yeah.
a 2-story house. For sure not doing that either. Sorry.
Jesus.
And like you see your cameras and you see someone in your house. And you have to like get the key from somewhere. Like you're not doing as good as the movies.
No,
You're
fuck no.
like what do you think? You're shocked? Are you think you're in shock? Are you think like your fight, your
Do you
flight?
think you would snap into like a fucking spy mode? I used to do shit like that as a kid. Like I would like spy on my sisters. Pause. Not,
What?
not in a creepy way.
In the closet, POV when you're taking off your shirt.
I would spy on them like.
They're fucking taking 2 guys at once.
I thought it was the funnest shit ever. Like my sister be using the family computer. This is not helping my case.
Yeah. So
We
fun.
had like a family computer. It was in my parents' bedroom.
The family computer that
And
Chris would
it
look
was
up porn
against
on.
the wall, and like your back would be facing the door to the room. So I would like get my Nerf guns, and I would like army crawl like so quietly, and I would like, dude, I was so good at it.
Yeah.
Like I would get in the room and like hide behind the bed, and they wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
And then I would fucking like shoot them at like when they least expected it. It was the coolest shit
Isn't that
ever.
crazy how
Or I
childish
would go
that
like
is?
hide like behind like the cabinets and shit in
Yeah.
my kitchen, or I'd go like under the kitchen table at night because my sister's room was the only one downstairs. I'd go under the table and I'd wait for her to come out of her room, and when she would, I'd like move the kitchen table chair like just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'd be like, eh. And then I just to watch her reaction to be like scared as shit because
Really?
no one else was downstairs. I was the evil fucking kid, dude.
Is it crazy how childish that like those activities are? And your sister saw you as like a little kid like that, like
Doing
doing
shit
shit
like
like that, like the smallest. And now they see you as like a guy that's like,
Fucking talking about getting my ass ate on a podcast.
it's just nuts.
It is
like,
crazy.
How's that dynamic change so much? Because I remember, I was telling you how small example, but like the "Hey There Delilah" singing. But just imagine worse before that, like when I was an actual
It's the
kid.
cringiest, fucking stupidest shit you would think was funny.
Like no way they played with me,
You know what I was thinking about earlier?
What?
I was thinking about the stuff I used to like jerk off to as a kid before like
Porn.
I really started watching porn.
Yeah.
Like the like simplest shit would like get me off, and I would just imagine, just it's so like novel. I remember there was this one video specifically. It was a video on YouTube. I think I was probably 11 years old because I was pretty new to skateboarding, but I used to just watch a bunch of skating videos and stuff, right? And I remember watching this one video. I think it typed in like how to lube your bearings. Like the bearings are what's inside your wheel, and it spins. You know what a bearing is, right?
Yeah.
And you can like spray shit on them to like if they're dirty, because if they get dirt in them, they don't roll as well, and it's just a bad thing. So you can clean them, right? That's what it was. It was how to clean your bearings. And I watched like this how-to video, and it was like this channel that would do how-to stuff for like everything, like not just skateboarding, but a bunch of shit. And there's just this one scene, which is so fucking weird that they would do this looking back on it. There was this one scene, it was like telling you like, okay, spin the wheel and like get your lubricant and like squeeze it. But they had like a girl in it. Like this is the only fucking shot she was in. But it was like this girl in like a tank top. And she was like squeezing the lube, and she was making like a face, like I think like biting her lip or like doing something kind of sensual.
Yeah.
And that video alone, I jerked off to that as like a fucking little kid. And I remember looking at the comments of the YouTube video, and everybody was like, no way, like they had this chick in it, like just for this one fucking second, like
that.
the face she
Mark
used
that.
and
See
shit.
if
I
we
think
can
I could
that.
find it. Like right
might
now,
have
I want to
taken it
see if I
off.
could find it. Oh my gosh.
You found it?
I found it, you
Let's
guys.
go.
Holy shit.
Hey, come back in.
I fucking found it. Yeah, let me mark the.
Yeah,
all right. I fucking found it. Okay. Here we go. Why is there no volume? Why is there no volume?
Skate
Oh.
Cleanser,
Okay.
lubricant,
Bunch
and
of
soft
boomer
clean
with shit
wrap.
like that.
Step 1.
Okay, look at this.
Cleaning
Okay, maybe
bearings
she
can
is in the
be
whole
messy.
video, but
Wear
look at
clothes
that.
don't
I mean,
mind
come
getting
on.
dirty.
Is it
Yeah.
10-year-old?
Lay down newspapers or a
This looks like
plastic tarp
Snooki.
to protect
It does
the
look
floor
like
if you're
Snooki.
inside. Step 2. Using the
Is it
skate
connected
tool,
again?
remove the skateboard's wheels
I just turned it
and then
down
the
'cause I-
bearings,
oh,
which are
I guess you
circular
could hear it, you
devices
could
that
link it.
connect the wheel to
Yeah.
the axle,
Don't
allowing
fast
the
forward or
wheels to
rewind
spin
because that was a
freely.
bitch to
Step 3.
figure out.
Pop
Okay.
the bearings loose from their casings. There
The
should
video's
be 8
only a minute
bearings in all,
47.
2 for each wheel. Step 4. Gently wash away
Looking
any
back
dirt
on
and
this,
grime
I'm a
with
little-
rag
you know.
and cleanser appropriate
I'm still
for
waiting
use
for
on
the erotic
steel,
factor besides
rubber,
the
and
dry.
plastic
If there's no
surfaces,
erotic
rubbing
factor, I'd be really
alcohol or
upset.
acid.
Yeah.
Because I remember it being erotic.
Because I want to be more upset with you that you did it.
That I jerked off to nothing erotic.
I love when girls have like black
Wipe
nails.
away any excess
Getting a little
cleanser with
sensual, right?
and then
A little
spray
bit.
each
Not
bearing with
really.
lubricant. Don't be stingy
It's just
with
like-
lubricant.
Okay, that. It was
Oh.
that.
On each bearing. Repeat this step
That
for
was
each
it.
bearing.
I
Set
think-
them aside
I think it's like a
on your
focus
bearings
face.
as you go.
No, that was
Fast tune-up,
sexual.
leave the
Like
wheels
Michael
and
Jordan
bearings
layup.
on, and spray lubricant
But she's not doing a
directly
layup.
onto the
She's
wheel.
fucking lubing a
Wipe away
skateboard
excess
bearing
still
for a
requires
YouTube
focus.
video.
6. Wrap a bearing in a soft cloth and give it a shake
No
to
way.
speed up the
Skater
draining
dive.
process.
So edgy.
Repeat
Yep.
for each bearing.
I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah, can we go back to that?
Okay. I think it's one more. No, I think it was
think
right
it's
there,
forward.
actually. Okay, ready? With lubricant. That's sexual.
Well, let's
Come
see if
on.
can we see the comments?
Yeah, look at the comments. What do the comments say? All from like 8 years ago.
That's a
11 years ago.
It's just all actual fucking advice.
Oh, shit. I remember them talking shit.
I don't know.
At least it was sensual. I'm glad there was that.
Yeah, there was something. All right, I have like a kind of like a surprise, but it's for me, so it's not like an actual
Can
surprise.
I tell a
for you.
quick little story?
Yeah,
That'll
and then
probably
I'll-
go nowhere.
Okay.
When I was driving home, well, I hung out with my friend Cheech after the escape room.
Yeah.
When I was driving home from his place, it was like getting dark outside, and I was on the freeway coming back, and I saw like a hell of black smoke coming over the freeway, like from on the side of the freeway. Hell, and I was like, damn, there's a big ass fire. And I was getting closer. I was like, oh shit, like that's a big fucking fire. And I started filming it. I don't know why. I think it's just that human urge of like, oh shit, something crazy. I started filming it. There's a fucking house on fire. It was insane. Like, And I instantly just felt so bad for recording it because I was like, damn, I thought it would be like a train or something, you know? Like,
Yeah.
kid, it was just somebody's
see a
whole
kid,
livelihood, you know?
Mom! And then he just looks to the side, and what does he see? You.
I'll show you the video. Careful. Okay. Holy shit, something's on fire. Big ass fire. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, bud.
My narration.
Holy shit.
I can't wait till you send these videos to your kids. The silence.
Oh my god, it's a fucking house. Holy shit. I just stopped recording. I felt so bad. I was like, fuck.
You couldn't even make a joke after that.
It was like a fucking CVS or something. You know?
It's a house. Someone just lost everything.
It was really sad.
I
felt so bad. Because I was like,
sad.
that's like one of my big fears is like, I leave something like halfway plugged in or something and it like sparks and that's it.
And
you know?
gone. Everything.
Exactly.
Like everything.
And then I
Like,
started thinking like,
especially-
what would I grab? You know? Because you always think you grab a bunch of shit. But I mean, obviously it depends on the severity of the situation.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'd try to grab like the camera and my laptop, and that's
Your
probably
cat? You think your cat could make it out? You think you just leave the door open?
it. Fuck, 'cause he always hides, so I feel like he would just hide, and then I'd be like, dude, you're gone.
Oh.
I would try probably for a second.
And the thing is, if he got out, I don't think he'd stay here. He'd just leave.
Yeah, he'd be gone.
Yeah.
He'd be so scared. I think we'd never see him again.
And then he has no scent to come back to because
He'd
everything's
probably claw the
ashes.
shit out of me too if I tried to fucking take him out.
Imagine you're trying to get him. The fire's coming, and he just doesn't let you, and you have to leave.
That's terrible.
You think you could just grab? I think you could just grab him and endure the
I
pain,
think
right?
forcefully, yeah.
Just
I'd be
like,
like, just feel my stomach. Yeah.
The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
Raccoon?
no, remember? I think it was Captain Marvel. They were like hella. Bro, I can't fucking wear this shirt. Is this a fucking me thing or is this an everybody thing? I cannot fucking wear this shirt at all without there being a sweat stain like that. Period. Does yours get one? What the fuck?
I think it's that type of shirt.
I think I just run hot. We have the same kind of shirt on.
No, but
It's cotton.
yeah. I don't know.
I wore this to work one time. Terrible
Why'd you
mistake.
do that?
And it was in the sun.
You lifting a kid up?
The height of the summer. And
Like,
I was
it's
like,
like, ooh.
Jesus. It was bad though.
All right, I'm gonna go get
Huge.
the thing.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
All right, my eyes are closed. Jaime has the surprise. What are you doing? What are you playing? This? Fuck. Oh my god, fuck.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh shit. No, you did not. What the fuck? What the fuck did you do? No way! No way, that's the San Diego Fund, bro. What the fuck? I know they're all like $1,000. How much was this? That's a sick ass fucking guitar. That is the coolest fucking shape and color I could have ever imagined you getting. Bro, that is the sickest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Can we get a look
What
at
the fuck? Let me play something. Holy shit, I'll trade you for mine. Bro, in San Diego, that's mine. I'm fucking owning this thing. Holy shit. Sorry guys, I just screamed into the mic. What the fuck?
Bro, I got that strap. Isn't that sick?
That is so sick. No way you did this. Yeah, turn that baby up.
Watch this. Keep playing. Keep playing.
God. Holy shit. Did you have a pick?
Yeah.
The whammy bar? No way. What the fuck?
San Diego, are you ready?
That's
Can
crazy.
you play a Nirvana song or something?
I'll try. I'm on the spot. This is so hard.
Alright.
You know how it is. Do you know how to work this shit? Like all these knobs and stuff?
That's the volume, and that's all I got.
Holy. That's all you know?
Fucking crazy up.
You changed like the tunage of this to sound like Kurt Cobain mid 1997?
Keep playing. I'll tell me when to stop.
What are you playing?
This is the normal one. Check out the blues.
Yeah, try
Classic
that.
rock.
Try that. Classic rock. much was this?
You don't know.
$1,500.
Total? Yeah.
1,500?
17. But yeah.
Holy shit! What fucking possessed you to buy this?
I've been wanting to. I've just been holding off, and then I was like, dude, I gotta reward myself for just living.
Holy,
I was
just
supposed
being
to,
alive.
Holy
shit!
I was supposed to reward myself for the therapy, and then it didn't work. So. Oh, wow. That's gnarly. I can't believe you did this.
That's crazy, bro. You can play rock songs.
You can play anything.
There's a lot of songs that I can't play on my guitar because it's acoustic and like the neck isn't as long. Because there's a lot of stuff like that you can play on this because the neck is so long.
Oh, there's more frets.
Yeah. You should learn a song with me right now.
Yeah, I will.
Do something. Holy fuck, man.
What do you think? Pretty sick?
This is sick.
It was pretty cool. Such a good color, huh?
What the fuck? This is the coolest shit ever.
I know.
I want one now.
Well, we're living together.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Which one is yours?
Fuck.
Oh my
Can
god.
we share this?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Alright, you guys.
Alright,
Well,
let's live with the tape, a tune and a jingle.
I knew you were gonna say that. What do I have?
I just say play
Damn.
whatever you just play. Does the world star money? Isn't that easy? I looked at you and said, oh, oh, oh. Keep going, keep going. So tenderly, watch me burn, you watch me burn. So tell me, 'cause I do, 'cause I Alright guys,
Alright,
well,
guys.
that's the Cozy Show.
I'm gonna play this for like an hour right now. So
Soon, coming towards you, tours. Just be ready, San Francisco, San Diego, Santa Cruz, around, you know, the Cozy, what would our band be? The Cozy Chords?
it's crazy, bro. Holy shit.
Okay, can we sign off?
I can't remember how to play anything, so I can't remember. Alright, thanks guys for watching.
Alrighty.
Please like and subscribe. Maybe I'll play some more shit in the next podcast.
Yep, peace.